Welcome. In this step of your curriculum development, you will do two things. Number one, you will rank order the goals you previously developed in step two. And secondly, you will delineate those goals, which is breaking them down even further and developing objectives. So you ensure that the goals are specifically addressed, that they are observable and accessible. And for convenience, this step is going to be broken up into two parts. Part one will discuss the rank ordering process, and part two, which will be covered in a separate video presentation, will cover the delineation process. So for part one of step four, as I mentioned before, you're going to rank order the goals that you previously developed. And I suggest accessing those goals right now so you have the list in front of you as I explain this process. Now remember, rank ordering is done first by each individual group member, and then the group will compare each individual's ranking and determine an average overall ranking for each goal. So from the average, a final ranking is then determined, and you'll have your goals ranked in an ordered list of importance based on the most important one, number one, all the way down to the last goal. Now, once this is done, you'll include that information on a chart. So let me give you an example. Remember, each group member, it's important that you do this independently before sharing your individual rank order with the rest of the group and coming up with an average. So first, take a look at all the goals that were developed. You'll create a chart, and I want you to write down each one of your goals in whatever order that you originally had them in. And I'll just list a few here for your understanding, but you will have all of your goals listed this way in the same order that you originally submitted them. Then create a column for each group member to include their rank number. Here, because I don't have much room in this cell, I just have T1, T2, and so on to represent teacher 1 and teacher 2, etc. You should actually have your name in this area to represent your ranking. So let's say, for example, you've identified your goals and placed them all on the chart. Then you'll begin ranking them. You may say your first goal ranks about a 5 in order of importance. Now, a number 1 would be first, meaning you feel that that goal is of the utmost importance to address in your curriculum. Then you may rate the second goal as being number 1. You feel that this must be addressed, and this doesn't necessarily mean that this goal will be addressed first in your curriculum, but you're just identifying the level of importance. So you're identifying this as the most important goal that you feel should be covered in your program. And then you'll go on to rank the remaining goals in the same way. Then you'll include the ranking of all the group members once this is done. Remember to keep the goal list the same, so each individual member should have the same order, so that way when you rank them, it makes it a little bit easier for you to go ahead and complete this chart. And this helps to maintain consistency also when sharing the rank order. Once this is done, you will average the rank for each goal. So add the rank number for each one that you have, then divide by however many group members you have. In this example, I will add the rank number from all group members for goal number 1. So first we have rating of 5, 3, 6, and 2. So we add those together, that's 16. We divide that by 4 because we have 4 group members. And so the average rank for this first goal is 4. And you'll continue doing this for each goal that you have. And once all the averages have been calculated, you can then determine the final rank of each goal in order of importance. And if the rank scores vary tremendously between group members, you may want to spend some time and just discuss your reasoning behind your ranking. Now, your rank order chart should be included in your assignment submission, and you should have a good final consensus on the importance of each goal and the ranking of those goals. So for the next step, make sure that you have reorganized, listed, and numbered your goals in the newly ranked order. Now, the next step is to delineate the goals that you've ranked, and this will be covered in the next video. So hopefully this clarifies what you're supposed to do for this first part of it, and then I will talk to you in the next video. See you soon.